Hello and welcome to this tutorial on advanced pivot table design and layout features. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to create a pivot table using this data. And I go to the Insert tab here, pivot table from the range, and I accept the selected range. And I want to put region in the rows here and category here and total sales. So let's see. Total sales in the values. So for these regions, we have the total sales. Okay, so this is normal pivot table stuff. And we're going to add product below region. So for each region, we can see the list of products. Okay, so this is a typical pivot table setup. Now we're going to look at the design tab here. Okay, so the design tab has many options. So I could obviously apply a style. So if I come here, I could choose a style that I like. So let's say I like this style, I can apply that style to it. And if I check this box, banded rows, okay, it's not doing anything right now, but actually, um, I can show you on this other one because it depends on the content that we have. So here, I have another table which I created before. So this one here, if I go to design and I check the banded rows, you can see that it adds the rows. And if I check the banded columns, it adds the banded columns. So that's what that looks like. Okay, so back to this one here. If I want to add subtotals for each um, product or region. So if I click show subtotal at the bottom of the group, you can see that it's showing me the subtotal for each region, like East total, North total. And then under subtotal options, I can show subtotal at the bottom, show subtotal at the top as a default. So that's the default behavior. But show subtotals at the bottom, puts it here. And I can choose not to show any subtotals. I can also choose to show grand totals for rows and columns, or 10 and up. So you can see when I chose show grand totals for rows and columns, I have this grand total here at the bottom at the last row and the last column at the grand total as well. So this gives me for each row a grand total and for each column a grand total. So I can turn this off by saying off for rows and columns. Okay, so and then I can choose which kind of layout I want. You can see if I choose tabular layout, it does something different from what I had before. And if I choose compact form, it returns to this. So yeah, you have various layout options, compact form, tabular. So here, East is all by itself, North is all by itself, and then share is in a separate column. Products are in a separate column. But the compact form, you can see East has the products beneath it in the same column. So tabular form versus compact form. You can ask it to repeat all item labels. So East is repeated for each row, North is repeated for each row, or do not repeat. Okay, so you have those options. Blank rows, insert blank row after each line, or remove blank row. Okay, so those are some options under the design tab here when you have a pivot table. So in the next video, I'm going to look at um, something else, which is also of interest, the options and the pivot table analyzer. So if you like this video, like and subscribe to my channel, and you will receive notifications each time I post a new video. And I'll see you in the next video.